Hello and welcome. In today's video I will be showing you how I create a fitting box for the cards we have created in the previous video using an envelope punch board. So first of all I get started to get the measurements of my card, and here I have about 40.5 centimeters and I will add 2 millimeters so the box wouldn't be too tight. So I write down 14.7 by, that would be about 10.5, 10.4. I will make it 10.6, and the height is about a centimeter. I add about 2 millimeters, let's say, for the card. I would say let's take 17 millimeters.
And after we got the measurements for our box, we click on the link in the video description down below and we will get this web page, which is a free calculator to create boxes with the envelope punch board. Here you can see the height, the width and the depth, and here is everything shown again, how it will turn out. And now we have just to add our measurements, and we have measured in centimeter, and now we have to turn our centimeters into millimeters. So we measured 14.7, which makes 147 millimeters, and our 10.6 would be 106 millimeters, and our height will be 17 millimeters. And now we just click on calculate, and here we got our measurements. This would be the paper size, the position for the first punch and for the second punch. But before I show you how we make our box, I show you again the measurements in inch. We just change here from millimeter to inches. Our 14.7 would be 5 and 3/4 by 4 and 1/4 by 0 and 5/8. Again calculate, and here are the measurements for your box in inches. So we write them down on a sheet of paper and we can get started to create our box.
For my envelope I have chosen a plain paper from this paper collection, which is from a local store, and it weighs 250 grams. Since the measurement for the paper was larger than a normal copy paper size, I have chosen this one. So before I trim it down, I show you how I have changed the measurements. I have a paper trimmer from Viscose, and as you can see, the measurements are in centimeter as well as in inches. So, but since I am used to centimeters, I will show you everything in centimeters. And first of all, we have to trim down, and our measurement was 22.5. This is my envelope punch board, and you can see here you have the measurements in inches, and hard to see, here are the measurements in centimeter. These measurements are for envelopes. They give you the size for the ready envelope, the paper size, and you would need only one punch to create an envelope. So, and now we punch and score. Our first punch mark would be at 8.6. So we punch and then we score. And we punch and score at 11 centimeters. You can see there is a line, and this line you can find by when you go directly next to this point. You will end up exactly in this, I don't know what you call it. So, and now we do not have to take care for the measurements. We just turn our paper 90 degrees, and then we find with this knot, find our score line, and then we punch and score. Go a little bit further, find the next point, and again we punch and score, and so on and so on. Again, the knot is finding. We are ready, and we have just to round our corner. I just round those two corners since the other two won't show. Now I have to decide which side I want to be outside and which one I want to be the inside. I think the lighter brown tone would be better for the outside. So I just score now all the score lines. So now to bring our box together, you could either cut away these little pieces, but I prefer to just squeeze them in like this. See, once more.
And I prefer to fold those corners in because I think it gives a neater finish.
Now I'm finding the right position.
So now I am marking the point with a pencil mark, and I am lining up a double-sided tape exactly at my pencil mark, and now I am lining up and everything again at that pencil mark. To create a little embellishment for my box, I am using these border dies you saw me using in a previous video, and I am cutting out a strip using the medium size border die and a strip using the smallest border die. And now I am coloring in the smaller cutout with some Memento rich ochre. And here I am adhering the two pieces together using some wet adhesive. Then I am finding the right length for my belly band, and I try to make it as tight as possible. And here I am marking the point with a pencil, and I am adhering the belly band together using some wet adhesive. And now I am creating some kind of label which could hold the address. The first cutout was from the largest die, on a light cardstock, and the second one from the second largest die on a dark cardstock, and the third one is the third largest die on some tea-dyed paper. And now I am adhering the three labels together using some wet glue. And then I am adhering the labels to the belly band also using some wet glue.
And this is our box. Just take the belly band away carefully, and you can open up your box, and there is your card.
This was our project for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video and it was a little bit helpful to you. If so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out on my other videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.